Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a crisis right now because everything's falling apart. You know what I'm saying? It's the end of the world, guys. Microchips and babies. You know what I'm saying? So welcome back to another video again. Today I'm gonna tell you why I think 2019 for me, the year 2016 to 2019 and 2021, particularly 2016 to 2019, was the best years of my life. Okay, 2016 to 2019. Now, during that time, I got very lucky at the time, and it was awesome as well. But especially 2016. Now, 2017 was not good. But despite at least 2017, yeah, it's not good, but at least I got more freedom than now. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it was scary, but let me tell you something. In 2019, I had more freedom than what I have now. You know what I'm saying? And the electricity was free back in the day. That's one thing I missed about it. So, you know, the video I'm talking about was like why I miss 2019. I miss 2016. I do miss 2016. So it's gonna be a video about that eventually. So why do you miss 2016 so much? Now, what is so good about 2016? Now, 2016 is because like 2016 was like the best era of like being alive, honestly. And also 2019 to 2018. 2020 was a gimmick, honestly. 2020 didn't suck as much. For me, it was a gimmick because I was living a good life in 2020, surprisingly. So I never had it, but I was, you know, I had good people around me. So why do you say 2025 kind of sucks? Now, one thing, I'm alone more often than now, so 2025 sucks because I'm more alone, which is it's a good thing you go monk mode, but like the problem is like I'm always alone 90% of the time, so it's been hard with that. And 2016 for me was the best year of my life because I was not alone, and I was nothing but great times, good food everywhere. In 2005, it's like, in 2024, 2025, it's like, it's kind of, actually, after like 2022, it's been going downhill, so I don't know when it's going to stop, but apparently it does not stop, because Matthew's the problem, apparently. So, that's one thing for sure. Why do you miss 2016 so much? 2016 was probably the best time to be alive, if you're Matthew, if you're a family member. It was the best year, in my opinion, probably the best year, better than any other year. 2016 is before problems happen, and well, yes, 2013 we thought that was the worst year, but it was not that big deal. Compared to 2013 was probably the better than 2025, anything. And one reason that is because when you're a kid, right? When you do something wrong when you're a kid, you know, you can get away with it. You can get away with it more often. But when you're adult, right? It's weird because like you're kind of 20s, you're kind of adult, but they still treat you as a kid and think you're stupid. But when you're smart and know what you're doing, the problem is adults will blame you for their faults, and then they make it seem like you're the problem. For instance, I was scapegoated in Beacon of Hope for no reason. Like, for some reason, they blame me for what they did to me for, like, I was texting, oh, I need to renew my HRA. I think I had to renew my HRA account, my HRA thing. So I got scapegoated to Beacon. I'm going to make a video about that. I got to make a video. So now I can make a video, and so I got scapegoated in Beacon Hope. But, like I was saying, though, I had to renew my HRA thing for the warehouse. I didn't know how to do it at the time. I was young. I was thinking I was like 21 at the time. I didn't know how to do that because I was done with it. But what happened was my case manager Addie was like, "Oh, you know, you're dumb. Let's medicate him. Let's put on Social Security. Okay, my Social Security you can't get a job with that. I want to get a job. I want to work, but they don't want me to work for some reason. So they try to put me on Social Security so I can't work, can't basically be productive, basically." And Matthew, why don't you want to get Social Security? Like, I don't want to be lazy, man. I want to have a business. I want to be able to work. I will work, but for some reason, God's not allowing me to do that. So let's get to the video. Compared to back in 2016, I was able to work in some month. 2019, I was able to work at the cafeteria. I actually loved working. Okay, but the problem is God would not let me to work because work's, I don't know, apparently work is toxic. I don't know. Maybe God wants to start a business. I don't know, but it's not flourishing right now. So I don't know. But back to what I was saying, 2016 was probably the best year of my life, and I'm gonna make my videos about like my chosen ones, and so I can get more views on videos, whatever. But I'm gonna talk more about we're in luxury area, we're in a luxury area, but I'm gonna talk more about like, you know, what happened in Beacon of Hope, what actually happened, because I had to take it slow, I had to investigate what happened. But I think what it was narcissism, and I keep doing narcissism all the time, so it's crazy. Compared to 2025 and 2024, during those years, I dealt with narcissism. I was judged because I couldn't do hygiene about that. Apparently it was false. I was always hygienic. And that was the issue. So back, compared to 2019, 2016, I had never been judged for my hygiene. I've been always on point with it. So that comes down with narcissism. You know, narcissists, they think they're always right, something like that. So that's what happened. So why I gotta make a video. Like, I gotta ask a question to you guys. Why the hell am I attracted to these narcissists? And if yes, I was traumatized. Yes, I fixed things. But why the hell can I not get rid of them? I can't get rid of Beacon Hope. I can't leave Beacon Hope. And honestly, is it even legal for Beacon Hope to film your face so they can track you down for a missing person? Is that even legal? I gotta know that, because apparently I'm in the wrong. Apparently I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong, parent. Apparently I'm crazy and mentally ill. Yes, I have a history of bipolar, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna commit crimes like that. Okay. But I'm like trying to think, did God punish me? I'm confused. Like, why punish me for 3 years? Like, okay, first year I get it. Okay, 2022 I get it. That was my fault. But 2023 and 2024 and 2025, and then I got scammed on top of it. Like, what did I do that I deserve? I know I did it to my mom, but that it should be no reason at all to be abused for that long. My mom is a good mom. She defended me, but I don't know why I had to go through adversity for that long. It's like it's too much. So what I had to do to stop this, so I had to get up. I basically cured my depression. It cured my bipolar in a way, which I realized I don't have bipolar, I have autism, honestly, because honestly, if it was bipolar, I'm not manic. So I realized probably it was depression and trauma. That's what it was. So basically, cured my trauma, basically, this adversity, so which was stupid, which it was a blessing in disguise, honestly, but it cured my depression and it cured my trauma. So I realized, oh no, I'm not bipolar. Maybe I'm doing narcissism. So that's what I'm trying to research about that. So there's that too. But here's the problem, like, you know, with 2024 and 25. It's just like in 2023 and 22. But during those years, it was like the same thing. It was like the same issue about, oh, Matthew's the problem. Let's punish him for what I was capable of, basically, in Beacon Hope. I'm gonna make a video about that. So I'm gonna make a video about Beacon Hope eventually. So be ready for part 2. So probably gonna put that on my website or maybe on YouTube. I don't know. But I'm gonna convert this video into like a whole series about what happened. We can hope. Why I think, you know. So I don't know. But back to what I was saying though. We're in luxury. We're in Manhattan. We're walking Manhattan right now. But back to what I was saying though. Why is 2016 the best year for me? I miss 2016, man. To be honest, kids, I miss 2016. I missed being the fact that I was a teenager, a spoiled teenager. I could do what I want. I can get any phone I want. I can get the iPhone particularly I want. I could date what I want. I don't have to worry about being judged. I don't have to worry about, like, if I have to pay a bill. I like that. I miss 2016. I wish I can go back to 2016 where I can hang out with my mom. You know, yes, my mom wasn't perfect, but at least my mom cared about me. She actually cared about me. Okay, back to where I live, they just narcissists. They evil. So I don't know what the hell to do with it, you know? It's like they try to threaten me to like Beacon Hope trying to threaten me like, oh, we need to put him lower level so we can restrict his freedoms. Like, that's crazy. My mom doesn't do that. She actually trying to be more independent. That's the problem. But they're trying to be more. They're trying to make me more dependent. Like, I don't want that. I want to be more independent. You know what I'm saying? It's just frustrating that, like, we're Beacon Hope. I gotta make a video about how I was scapegoated and how I was, you know, I was basically, you know, seen as a threat. You know, that's why I've been, even those videos, when old videos I made on YouTube, those videos were when I was in Beacon Hope. So it's just crazy, you know. They stole my stuff, so but that's, and they tried to drug me up basically, some crazy stuff, and it made it sound I was delusional and try to like make it crazy. So I got proof that I'm gonna show you the message. I'm gonna make a video about that. So yeah, ready for the next video, part 2. But the majority of stories, 2016 was the best year for my life for me. I miss 2016, honestly. I do. I want to go back to a year. I never had a problem with that. I was the most loved in 2016 and 2019. People worship me, not worship me, but love me very much. And now I'm hopefully we can get back in 2026. I don't know, because we're in 2025 and everything's kind of shitty. So I'm trying to make the best of it. I'm trying to be abundant, you know. I'm saying, get my money coming in, but you know, trying to stay in a high vibrations so I can attract money. But it's just like, man, I miss 2016. I know it's dark right now. I'm in Manhattan right now, but I miss 2016, you know? So this is something to think about. Like, you know, now everything is like microchips and tracking and something like that. And 2016 was the best year of my life, honestly. It's probably the best year. So I think let's go to the video. Love you guys. I'm gonna make a video about, I don't know, just kidding. But majority of like, stay safe out there. 2016 is the best, you know. Music was better. Everything's way better. Music was better. People were better. People were way better. Yes, it was shit, but it was not that bad. Like, the world was actually better back in 2016. I did curse on YouTube. I'm sorry. I did curse. Should not do that. But shit was better back then. You know, back in the day. You know, 2016 was the best era to be alive. I know people hate 2016. But 2016 was the best time to be alive because it was just new. You know, you explore. It's like I was a teenager, so you get to explore. You get to do more things. You get to have fun. You get to travel. You know, and even travel was by the parents, and the parents helped me travel. My mom was traveling. It was fun. It was more fun. Now it just sucks because Matthew's adult. Let's do everything by yourself, basically, kind of scenario. Well, when I was a kid, I can have help. I could actually ask help for help. But when I ask for help, nobody helps me at all. I don't know why. And I get it. Nobody's going to save you. I'm aware of that, so I do everything myself. But the problem is now, it's like I feel like it kind of sucks, man. I feel like, I don't know if there's a lesson I have to learn, maybe I got punished, maybe there's a lesson I have to learn. I give you updates to that. I don't know. It's been 2 years since I've been Beacon Hope, where I've been scapegoated and nothing happened. I gotta put action. I'm trying to put action. I'm trying to go to court, get my stuff. But the problem is I have no money, basically. I'm just, I don't have money right now, but so I'll be rich in the future. Yeah, I'll be rich in the future, secretly rich in the future. But right now, on paper, I'm broke, basically. For like so it's the problem. I had to be delusional to be rich, so I can get at least some money, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if I failed life. I don't know if God's punishing me. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. And I don't even have service in this home, so I'm recording on public Wi-Fi, basically, so it's a disaster. But I don't know what I did wrong, And that's the problem with, like, today's culture, It's like, we think about success is about, let me just, like, flex, let me flex. But, like, honestly, I don't know. So there's the issue there too. It's crazy now. I'm slowly learning how the spiritual world works. How, like, if you're depressed, you go check the best people. You could be like, you go check a lot of like narcissists. I learned that you can't do that. You don't want to do that. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not depressed. I'm fine. I'm much happy. I'm actually in a better place now because basically the suffering. I had to cure my trauma. It got rid of my trauma, so I'm not traumatized as I used to. But like, it's just weird. And then on top of that too, I think I was cursed. I'm starting to think that I think I was cursed. After 22, I think I was cursed. I don't think it was not normal. Oh, Matthew go to Rumsey and then he comes back home, and like, it was not a normal case of that. It was more like, I think I did some bad thing to my mom. Maybe I cursed someone. Maybe I cursed. I think I was cursed. I'm trying to think that. I don't know. I probably got tired of this video like, I think I was cursed. I don't know. I tried to break the curse and nothing worked, so I don't know what I did. But I think I got cursed from my adopted mom. I'm convinced, bro. I think I was cursed. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I was a good kid and maybe I got punished. Maybe I got a lesson. But what is the lesson I have to learn, I know God's telling me to slow down. I did it. Nothing works. Okay. Nothing seems to work. It's like the same thing. But what is God trying to tell me, What is, I'm not pressed, but I'm like, what is God trying to tell me, I don't know what the hell I did wrong. Maybe I'm hurt. Maybe it's my fault doing this. I don't get it. And then why when I went to Beacon Hope, why couldn't I get any apartment besides Beacon Hope? And like, why would Beacon Hope accept me? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to move eventually out of it too, but I need the money, bro. I need to be rich. Like in New York City, you might as well be a millionaire to live in New York City. So how do you, man? You look rich. How do you get mad? I don't know. I live next to man. So I live in support housing, but the problem with support housing is like, it's just not, the environment is, they just try to restrict your freedom, and I don't like that. I don't like people having power over me, basically, some power dynamic. That's the problem. So I don't know. It's just like people want power over me. It's some weird power dynamics. I don't know why. That's the problem. So I don't know. I don't know the future, but I do know that 2016 was better than 2024 and 2025. It's just better, So I have not made a video in a while. I'm sorry about that. And the light's about to turn red. Oh my god. And I don't know why. But I have not made a video in a while because, I've been, daydreaming, trying to get my things up. So I'm probably gonna put this on YouTube and Spotify too. But, that's the thing I gotta talk about. It's like, it's just not the same no more. Like, life is not the same, Like, life is just not the same. I don't know. Maybe I'm not pessimistic. I'm an optimist, but like, I'm more a realist, but I'm being real. Like, life is not the same no more. It's just not the same. I don't know how to explain this to you. Like, it's like, sorry, it's getting dark now. There's no lights. There's no street lights here. But life is just not the same, It's not the same anymore. It's like always is like about control. Okay, right now it's 20:07 hours, but it's 20:07 hours as recording this. But life is not the same, I don't know. I suppose I'm gonna get a wife in the future. I don't know, because like I can't I don't know how to believe it. I don't know how to understand it. It's just like it's undescribable from reality. You know, it's like the Matrix. You know, and I'm convinced we're in a simulation. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think we're in the Matrix. I'm trying to control it, and you know, logically is that. So when you're adult, when you like, when you become like 22, 20, 23, right? It's really weird because they're technically a legally adult still, but they still treat you as children. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's my people are terrible. Maybe I have terrible people in life. But when you're adult, right, it's like it's weird because you think adults will help each other. Well, kind of. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe I'm in a terrible neighborhood. But I don't know. I had a question. Do adults help each other? Apparently they don't, because apparently when you're adult, you gotta do everything yourself. That's what mom told me. But that doesn't make sense to me. I get it, money. You know, you gotta make money. You know, we need to make money. We need to be independent. Go independent girl. You know. But at some point, like it's just like, you know, some things you can't do yourself. Like for instance, my ID. For instance, I've been waiting to get my ID. But the problem is, like, my mom has the birth certificate and my social security card, and I've been trying to get it to get my ID. You know, money's not an issue. Money's not an issue with that. It's not an issue. But the problem is, like, you know, the fact that my mom has my birth certificate and ID, so I can get a job and work, I can't even use it. I can't even. If I try to get a job right now, it's hard to me to do it because I have to get my birth certificate and ID. While YouTube, I can just verify my YouTube with just like a photo ID, you know, whatever. Whatever. I can do it without it too. You know, it's just easier on YouTube. That's why I've been using YouTube and for money and music design too. So I was forced to start a business. I was forced to have to start a business. So I started music. My music doesn't make money, but my music makes some money there, some little money there. So I had to start a business. That was the only option for me because doing what's it called? This is God didn't want me to get a job. God wants me to Social Security, which is weird, but God doesn't want me to get a job. So I gotta make a video about that. Yeah, I'm trying to start a business so I can make it wealthy and eventually get record deals and media deals, something like that. But eventually get that. Right now we're walking in Manhattan. We're in Manhattan right now, so pretty cool. But you know, that's one of the short stories. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's just interesting though. Yeah. Life is just interesting. So it's crazy how like 2016 was better than now. So I don't know, but it's just interesting to know. We're in Manhattan. We're in like Tribeca now. We're in like Tribeca right now. So pretty cool. So yeah, I wish honestly, I wish I was rich, man. If I was rich, man, I would make data center. I would make a decent. I would make my own internet. That's what I would use it for. I hope I'd be rich soon, but like right now I'm kind of fucked. I'm kind of not there yet. I'm way behind. Let's say we're way behind because, you know, I did some dumb things in 2022 where honestly, I think about it, could have gone to school and probably would be better. But honestly, I don't regret it. I kind of don't regret it. I don't know. I went to university, but it built me as a person. So the hardships built me as a person, because the only reason I went to, when I freaked out my mom, is because I was scared to go to Rumsey. That was it. Rumsey. That was the reason. I was not. If I would have just went to Rumsey and came back, I'd probably be still home with my mom. Probably still with my mom. I guarantee. Yeah, which was my fault. Was dumb. If I went to Rumsey and I came back, I'd probably be still with my mom. Probably still with my mom right now. But no, since I was adult, let's kick Matthew out of his house. Let's put him supportive housing where they just scapegoat you and something like that and control you and use it against you, and I have to pretend I'm not bipolar, so I don't give him a mental hospital. That's why I've been hiding my bipolar, because apparently if I say I'm bipolar, let's just medicate him. Let's over medicate. Let's just ruin his life. Let's control him. Let's say he's crazy, and then let's do that. That's why I've been censoring that. I say autism, honestly. I've been trying to get autism not to say I'm autistic, because I just don't look like bipolar. I do have bipolar, but I didn't control it. But that's the problem. I've been hiding my bipolar a lot because I don't want people to think I'm crazy. So I just wish the world changed, but apparently Matthew, you're crazy. Oh, Matthew's always crazy if he's always bipolar. So apparently you're crazy if you get angry at someone. If you get angry at someone, you're bipolar, apparently. That's the lesson learned. I'm not walking here because there's copyright music in here. I'm going to go around this way so I don't want to get copyright claim on his music, so I don't get sued from Susan. But, back to what I was saying, it's just like crazy how like 2016 was just better. It was just way better. It's just way better than now. Now it's just shit. Now, yes, Manhattan's awesome. Manhattan's nice. It's quieter. But like the old New York was better. Old New York was better, man. Girls were hotter. They were more sweeter. Yeah, old New York was better. By the way, old New York was better. And the things guys could get away with it was also better. Yeah. Old New York was better. Nowadays, it's like, it just sucks. No, I'm not saying it sucks, but it sucks. Old New York was better. It was cheaper, and you get more bang for your buck. Now it's like it's all like not the same. Even software design, little software compared to 2016 software is awesome. YouTube is awesome. I mean, yes, the crash happened, 2017, but 2016 YouTube is awesome. And also too, you can get way more stuff on YouTube in 2016 than now. Like nowadays, you have age verification, which is crazy. But back in the day, there was no age verification. You can literally do whatever you wanted. Like YouTube is like now, like you might as well create a website. Nowadays, you create your website, that's why I started creating my website, bring back the old internet. Now, don't downside I have age verification on it, but I have a website for that reason. I created my website. I'm probably gonna put this audio on my website, so if you demand the videos, I can post the content. But yeah, I'm gonna record an audio and put it on my website again. It's my audio on my website. So I'm gonna start putting like audio podcasts on my website. Cause I have the bandwidth to make audio podcasts on my website. Like I have the storage now. So I'm probably gonna delete those old random channel videos, audio, and put my own audio on it. But probably gonna mix it up a little bit. Cause I actually a radio station, so I'm gonna put some there. So I can don't get copyright claims, something like that on my own radio station. So pretty cool. So I'm going to start putting podcasts on my own website. It's pretty cool. So I have third party supporting it. But back to what I was saying though, 2016 was the best year, man. Like 2016, now it sucks, man. It sucks, It just sucks now. I don't know how to explain it. It just sucks now, I'm working on trying to get bandwidth to put more custom videos on Odyssey and get my different videos. So I've been using like third-party stuff. I use YouTube, but now YouTube's starting to do the age verification stuff. So eventually I'm gonna create. I use iRadio for the audio, so I'm gonna use that instead for like for podcasts and like that. So it's cool, which is really cool. So I'm gonna put more podcasts on it. But like I was saying though, 2016 was the best year of my life. Music was better, food was better. I had more freedom. You didn't have to worry about censorship. You didn't have to worry about if you go in the hospital. You didn't have to worry about the lower level because, or more support. Basically, in this case, not lower level, more support because, oh, man, if he needs more support, he needs more medication, he needs more control. Back in the day, yeah, rising grounds, whatever. But rising ground, you have more freedom. You have more freedom. Nowadays, like, if you ever disrespect someone, if you criticize someone that you did something wrong, you have less freedom. It's actually crazy how to think 2016 was actually better than now. Maybe because I was a teenager, but even when I was an adult, when I was like 18, it was actually better than now. So the question is, will we get back to the golden age of internet? And I think I'm happy to say is a lot of people starting to create websites, which is good. Like a lot of people started to create websites and content and create their own internet. I'm happy that they're doing it because like they got fed up with YouTube. But most people got fed up with YouTube and they create their own internet. Like this video, for instance, is on my website. It's on my podcast. It's on Spotify and it's on my website. So it's hard to take down. What I'm saying, compared to YouTube. YouTube, they can make an account, but I love YouTube. But YouTube's fine. But the YouTube's not slowly becoming the China. So I upload to Spotify and my website. My own website. I have my own web server, which is cool. I love my website. It's awesome. It's decentralized too. Sadly, my pay-up shut down. Because apparently, not because it's banned. I wasn't banned or anything. It's just it shut down because of viruses. Oh man, if you made a virus, some error code, and it shut down and even Google Play Books was banned for that. Just dumb reason. Google Play Books I was banned for like apparently a virus, and then same thing happened with pay-up. Some dumb stuff. I don't know why, because it was a new file. It was a glitch in the AI, and then they didn't believe my story, so they got me banned for that. It's a dumb reason, but that was a problem. So. That's like my website, my Wix website. My Wix website has been phenomenal and never been shut down, which is good. It's been very useful. I like my Wix, I like my website. I've been learning HTML so I can do it myself. AppGeyser has been sucked. AppGeyser sucks. Don't use AppGeyser. AppGeyser sucks. AppGeyser started like charging people to make more money on being greedy with the AppGeyser site to make. That's why I make my mobile apps are hard. But my website, my Wix website, has been reliable. That Wix website has been. I love Wix. Wix is probably the best company. They don't censor it. Which thank God. I don't think they censor. But I gotta be careful with Wix. But I have the free plan. They don't censor the internet. Thank God. So I love Wix. Wix has been phenomenal. Wix has been good with censorship. They don't censor at all. I don't believe in censorship. But I also want to get a program on our website. I made it decentralized, so it's hard to shut down. Unless you're paying for Wix. If you're paying for Wix, it's gonna shut down. But I made it where I have my own custom domain, and it's harder to shut down. I use the free plan, so it's been useful. So I never had a problem. I love Wix. I love Wix. Wix has been good. So but back to what I was saying though. I also have my own website, HTML program manually. But back to what I was saying though. Yeah, 2016 was better in my opinion. I don't know if you see me, but we're in New York City, guys. But we're in Manhattan right now. But 2016 was better, way better than before. Now it just sucks, man. Like recently it sucks, man. I don't know. It just sucks. I miss the old days. I miss the old days, the old internet, 1980s internet. As I said, my own website, my own retro website. I miss my my old house, my 2016 better house. My mom owns it, but it was awesome. I miss the days where I had freedom, and I was very attractive back in the day. Maybe I'm attracted now, I don't know, but I used to be very attractive back in the day. I used to be very sexy. That Bianca came up to me, right? So I miss those days. Hopefully we can bring it back, guys. I don't know. Maybe become famous, and then eventually I can get my mansion. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully you guys may support the content. But back to what I was saying though, 2016 is like. 2016 was awesome, man. I mean, if you lived 2016, it was just better. I mean, the rap music was better. It was not demonic. Yeah, it was demonic, but it was not demonic. It was not trying to be evil. Like, it was actually pretty cool. The old Lucifer. Now he's like demonic, but back in the day, rap music was actually awesome. Pop music was the banging. Yeah, closer. You have Roses. What was 2015? Roses. If Coldplay, the Chainsmokers. The Chainsmokers was the jam back in the day, man. Nowadays, like, some of the music I like, but like not the same. It's just boring. It's like vanilla. It's so boring. It's so basic. It's like a basic white girl from Starbucks, but worse. Where it just like it doesn't say anything. Just like just ignores your text. That's how bad is it. Okay, 2016 is better. And back there, I was saying 2016 also too. Like you get I was in Florida at the time, so Florida back in the day was awesome. Until I got banned until I had to leave Florida because I couldn't live there because I did commit a crime back there. I did battery, which was no good. And then yeah, I can say I committed a crime, and I was battery against my mom, which was no good. And I had to leave Florida. But I'm gonna make a video about that eventually. I can make a video, which would suck. So, but 2016 was better. Way better. 2016. So I'm probably gonna Slurpee soon. So. But majority of the story is like, what's your takes on 2024 and 2025? But even 22 and 23. Honestly, I miss 20. I miss being like a teenager because I can get away with more stuff. I mean, I like being an adult. It's fun, but adult's pretty cool. But the problem is like now is like if you messed up, it's your fault. Compared to when you're a kid, it's on the parents. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if if I'm be rich. You know what I'm saying? Because now my goal is try to be rich as possible. Try to make money from YouTube and try to be rich on my website. Or at least something of value, Because people pay for their value. So I'm trying to make the most value, solve the most problems, and become rich, So that's what I'm trying to do. But now I'm just lonely, bro. It's annoying, but I'm tired of this diversity, man. I'm done with this, bro. I'm done with Beacon of Hope too. Beacon of Hope, like in the organization, is just terrible, bro. It's like they I know they're helping me, but no, they don't. They just scapegoat me, honestly. I'll make a video about that. It's probably tomorrow. I'll probably make a video about that. What happened to Beacon of Hope. So this is gonna do for the video, guys, and I'm out. Peace.